Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Business Podcast, your source for all things business. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Michael Carey on the line. He's an alternative health practitioner and owner over at Alternative Solutions for Health. Mike, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Adam. Nice to be here.
So excited to get into what you're doing over at Alternative Solutions for Health. I mean, you've been in business over 40 years. Let's just jump right into it. So how are you helping your clients and patients?
Well, I have an unusual gift in that I'm able to tap into cellular memory to determine the cause of health problems and a natural remedy. And every cell in your body knows everything that's ever happened to you in your life. And actually, medical science proved that years ago when they started doing transplants where people getting a new organ would often find themselves craving the same food or loving the same person as when they got the organ from. So they determined that the memory passes at the cellular level. And many years ago, I discovered how to tap into that. And I can find the cause of health problems and the natural remedy that will fix the problem. And I do the testing over the phone or via Skype. Over the phone is a toll-free number for the U.S. and Canada, and via Skype for the rest of the world. And it's very accurate because your body can't lie. So your body knows everything that's going on. I just have to ask the right questions.
So what kind of, you've been in business for quite some time. So, you've treated quite a few patients. Let's get a little bit more into the demographic and maybe any specialties or niches that you work in.
Well, I actually work all over the world. I have clients in 26 countries, but the majority of my clients are either in the U.S. or Canada. And with everything that's going on, with all the viruses, bacteria, funguses, parasites, radiation poisoning, Lyme disease, GMO poisoning, there's so much going on, especially in the U.S., that my client list keeps growing. People need help, and I'm able to remedy all of those issues, because I know how to find the cause, and when you eliminate the cause, the body heals itself in most cases.
So what do these remedies look like? I'm just trying to get a feel for that.
Well, they're all natural remedies. That's all I deal with. Everything is natural. What I do is actually I supply the remedies. It's a unique gift that I have to be able to do that, and I can do it over the phone as well. I have the ability to energize water with the frequency of a natural remedy, and everything in the universe works by electricity and frequencies, and that's the way your body works as well. And it's the frequencies of natural products that make them work, not the product itself. And so I have the ability to energize water for my clients with the frequency of the product that they need, and it actually works better than the product itself. And the reason is because the body is close to 80% water, and the water molecules all communicate almost instantaneously. So when you put water in your mouth that has a frequency in it, then that frequency immediately goes to all your cells and works. And it's amazing. It amazes me, okay, but it works.
What kind of feedback have you received from some of your clients, and what kind of results have you gotten then? Because you've been, like I said, you've been in this for a long time, so I know you've seen a lot in that last 40 years.
Well, my success ratio is probably 99% with most things. There's a few illnesses I haven't been able to get to the bottom of, but majority of things that people are suffering with today, I have a very high success ratio. Usually, I've had people that have been sick for many years, and I'll test them and find the cause, and in 1 to 2 weeks they're totally well. And my clients will say, I hope nothing happens to you because I need you to keep me healthy.
No, I get it. I get it completely. And so typically, what are the length of like just engagements? Like how long is a normal, and I know that could vary depending on the client, of course, but like how long does it typically take? Does a client normally work with you?
Well, in order to test somebody, I just need to hear their voice either in person or on the phone. I can't test people off a recording or off of TV or anything like that. And once I hear a person's voice, my body somehow records the frequency of their body, and then I can test them. And the process usually takes anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes, depending on how many issues I find. I have a test sheet that covers a little over 200 items in the body, and I go through this test sheet fairly rapidly to find what's compromising the body. And then when I find something that's compromising the body, I want to know how bad it is on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the least, 10 being the worst, and that gives me a measuring stick. And then also I recheck my clients frequently, and then I can recheck those measuring sticks and make sure they're improving. If that number goes down, then I know the process is working and they're improving. And the interesting thing is, and I don't know why this is, but I can count the cellular energy. And when people are totally healthy, their cellular energy tops out at 240. I don't know why that is, but that's one of my measuring sticks. And so when people are sick, their energy level will be 50 or 30 or somewhere. It depends on how hard their immune system's working. And my goal is to get them to 240. When they're at 240, their immune system is not fighting anything and they're totally healthy. And most people will tell me this is the best I've felt in my entire life because they've gotten rid of everything that was compromising their body.
Wow, that's amazing. So, Mike, if somebody is listening to this and they want more information on alternative solutions for health or to connect with you, what's the best way for them to do that?
Well, I have a website. It's www.alternativesolutions4health.info, info. That's probably the best way. I have an email address. It's silverwood08@gmail.com. From the U.S. and Canada, I have a toll-free number. It's 1-208-968-5797. So they can contact me any one of those 3 ways.
Fantastic. That's awesome. So, Mike, it's been awesome having you on the show today. Really appreciate you coming on and teaching us more about what you're doing over at Alternative Solutions for Health and giving your clients an alternative solution, again, for health. Love the name. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Business, definitely subscribe to that and leave some comments in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the interview. And Mike, thanks again for coming on the show.